we are going to do the second symbol, which is decision. Okay, so this time we'll see how the decision is used along with this, right? So this is the same as previous one in this particular area. I'm just showing you all the commands and the symbols. So let's look at it. So the instructions we are going to use are show, get, and the arrow. Okay, so remember these are the only three commands we have. Okay, we can't use any other commands. This is all you have to stick to. No other things are available. We have decided on that, so we go along with this. Okay, right. So then the symbols we are using are, as you know, there are four symbols: the process, the decision, the loop while, and the loop until. Now process we did in the previous video, so now we are going to do the decision. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it. So to start off, we'll try to start off with again a program. Okay, we are going to write a program to accept a number and say positive if it is a number greater than 0. Basically, if it is more than 0, it's positive. So we are going to put the word positive if the user enters a number which is more than 0. But if the user enters a 0 or a negative number, we are not going to display anything. Okay, so this is the exercise we are trying to do. So let's see how the NS chart is written to this, and also look at this. There is a decision involved in this. Okay, because you don't just do positive all the time. You print this or display this word positive only if the number is greater than 0. So that is where the decision will come. Okay, so let's see. So now I'm writing the NS chart first. Start, then I want to say should enter a number and get the number into the variable called num. Okay, then we have to see whether if this number is more than 0 only, we want to say positive. So that is why I'm using a decision. Now this is a decision box, and the decision box is used like this. The condition comes here. Now this is a very simple condition which says num greater than 0, but you can write any complicated complex conditions. We have already gone through that. You can use the and or the expressions plus minuses. If you are not sure, just refer to your previous sessions. We did exercises also on that, on the conditions, how the multiple conditions are used, the and the or, the not, all that you can use here. So basically, as we know, the result that comes out of a condition will be either a true or a false. You can't get anything else. So if it is true, in this case I am putting yes. True means yes. Okay, false means no. So if this becomes true, we have to go to this side. If it is not true, you have to go to the no side. So we have to do either this side or this side only. We can't do both sides. So that is why this condition is there. Based on this condition, the condition can be either true or false. We have already gone through that. You look at any condition, it will be either true or it should be false. It can't take any other situation. Okay, so if it becomes true, you go through the yes side. If it becomes false, you go through the no side. So I just did the decision chart just like this to show you that how you write it, but we have to put that like this. So if this is greater than 0, yes, I want to show the word positive. That's basically what we want the program to do. But if it is no, we don't want to do anything, so we can say null. Null means nothing happens. I have already explained to you that also in the decision chart. Okay, so this is the part we have to add up here, just like that. Okay, then after you do either this or this side, depending on whether condition is true or false. If it is true, you do this side. If it is false, you do this side. After you do either this side or this side, you have to come out here. So which is, we don't have anything else to do, so we end it. If we have other things to do, we can basically do more things here. Okay, so this is the flow chart. Now, and if you look at this NS chart, we have show and we have variables also. Num is a variable, right? Here we also use the num is a variable. So since show is there and num is there, okay, we need both the screen and the variable. We have only one variable, which is num. So we have the variable and we have a screen to display. So let's start the dry run. Start, actually it's just the beginning. When you go to this one, it says show enter a number, right? So when this gets executed, you get that word enter a number here. Then you go to the next line. Next line is get number. Now the system is waiting for you to type something. So you type anything you want. Okay, so in this case, as an example, I am taking 12. Suppose I type 12 here. This 12 will be taken by the variable that is provided here, which is now. Okay, same. So so as soon as I type and press enter, this number will be recorded here in the memory. This is main memory. This is the screen. Okay, in the main memory, variable called num 12 will be recorded. So that is, we are here now. Okay, then we go to the next line. Now we check the condition. Is the num greater than 0? Yes, num has 12, so obviously it is greater than 0. Therefore, we have to go through the yes side. So when you go through the yes side, what happens is it says we have the show command here, which show the word positive. So the word positive, because the condition is true, it comes here, right? This side. So show positive, the word positive will be displayed, and then go to the next line, end it. Done. End of the dry run. So you see how it happens. It doesn't go through this because we entered 12. So let's again do this one more time with a different number. Okay, maybe a negative number. So okay, dry run that again. Start from the beginning. Start, then show enter a number. So that should appear here. Enter a number. So then go to the next line. Get number. Now it's waiting for you to type in something. So this time purposely you're typing a negative number, okay, just to see what happens. So this number will be taken by this variable, like I told you, which is num. So num will get 25, minus 25, sorry, minus 25. Then you go to the next line. Next line says if num is greater than 0. Minus 25 is not greater, because minus values are all minus values are less than 0. So right. So this condition therefore is false. Num greater than 0? No. So it has to be false, this side, not this side. Okay, so because it is false, you go through this. Earlier we went through this because we had 12, which is a positive number, and when you evaluate this, it becomes true. So you go through this. But this time when we evaluate this, it becomes false. So you have to go through this side. So when you go through that side, you go to this line, which says null. Don't do anything. So nothing happens. Then you go to the next line, end it. So that's the end of the dry run. See, it doesn't say positive. So if you enter any positive number, you will get the word positive coming up. If you enter a negative number, uh, nothing happens. That is basically what our program wants to do. We don't want to do anything if the condition is false. We just want to display positive if it is a positive number. That's all. So we are done. And this is version 1. I'll do the same thing as a version 2 also.